Hi everyone, this is Muhammad Amir Khan back with another video. In this video, I'm going to explain on stored procedures, how to create stored procedure, what is the syntax of creating stored procedures. All right. In the last video, we have discussed on how to create table functions and syntax and example as well. So I have already uploaded that video, so you can visit that video to watch it. All right. So let me close all the tabs which have already been open, which are not required at the moment. Okay. So in table function also, I have used 5 different examples to demonstrate how to create table function and with different concepts with different examples, which is a very good video. You must go and visit it if you require to seek information on creation of table function. So now we are moving ahead to create stored procedure. Okay, it is more or less like same like table function. All right, so in table function we use only ddl commands, that is only data definition language, that is only selects or where this kind of thing. There is no insert delete, this kind of this kind of uh, keywords or dml commands are not used in table function, but whereas in stored procedure, one can use ddl and dml commands both. All right, so let's get started how to create a stored procedure inside repositories in development perspective. Okay, so click on this package in which you want to create a stored procedure, same like how we have done in creating how we have done to create table function. So we need to navigate till here and then go to stored procedure. So it will ask for a path, a name, file name. So let me say sp underscore test and give some target schema. Okay, just finish it. You will get an editor in which I can write my scripting. Okay, my scripting in creating a stored procedure. So first line will give the procedure keyword and path and the name of your stored procedure. Language is fine and SQL security is fine. So here we can write a default schema, or it's not required, it's not mandatory, so you can comment it as well. So read SQL script data as. So this will come as it is, and we need to write other logic, or we need to create define our logic in between begin and end. So here what I'm doing is basically stored procedure are used to create a buffer table. Okay, so I'm creating create column table Muhammad underscore 02 dot let's say sales or buffer as select star from BBAK underscore. So this that's it. So if you execute it, it will complete, but this statement is not required. When you are using DML commands, this reads should not come here. So when I execute, it should get executed successfully. So completed with errors. So dependent object not found. Mhm. Okay, now complete successfully. So once we create it, so what we are doing here is we are doing so we are creating a buffer table with the help of some logic. Okay, with the help of some existing table, or we can define our logic as per our requirement. So we'll go to that complexity. First of all, like we need to know what is the syntax or how to create a stored procedure. So what is the purpose of it. So how to create it, just now we have seen it. So we can it's basically used to create some buffer tables in real-time projects. So I can write a create statement to create a buffer table. I need to define the definition of this table which I wanted to create with the help of some select statement. So this is how it is. So what it will give is it will create a new table with the help of this particular table. Let me show you. So this is created, that's fine. Now we need to call this procedure. So just this, go to development perspective, sorry, modeling perspective, call. So after calling it only, you will be able to create the table will be created. Okay. So if I say select star from table now, there is no table created. Even the procedure is created, the table will not get created until and unless you will call the procedure select. So when I execute this, it will say table does not exist in so and so schema. Does not, could not find the table. Okay. So now let me call it. Calling successfully completed. Now select it. So table is generated in the schema, and the definition of this table is the output of this VBA underscore two table. Okay. From the next time, if I call it, right, so it will fail because what it will do is it will again go and execute the statements in between, like begin and end, and it will try to create a table which is already there in the schema. So it says the duplicate table. Okay, table name. So duplicate table name. So the thing is we need to drop it table and this table name. So every time it will drop and create. Okay. So every time it will drop and create. I will execute one more time in development perspective. Execute it. Completed and modeling and this. Now I can call it n number of times. So whenever I'm calling this, it will go and execute the statements which is there inside it. So it will drop the table, it will create the table with the latest data of the VBAK underscore 2. So whatever the data you have in this table, it will the latest data will be your output of this particular table. A table is created along with the syntax and table data. Okay, so this is what the stored procedure will help you in to do this. So I can just see the data, the latest data of VBA underscore 2. Okay, so let me show you a few examples which I have already created to demonstrate it with different concepts like string aggregation, case, rank, and edge of the order, like days difference and all those things. So let me go back to the development perspective. Now we know how to create a stored procedure, and we know we need to call stored procedure to get this statements which are in between begin and end to get executed. Okay, so first let's go with string aggregation. So we know how to create it, how to navigate and create it. So this will come as it is. So I can put default schema or it is not required. Then I'm dropping a table and I'm creating a new table here. I'm creating a new table, and the definition of the table should be created with as keyword and opening and close the bracket and write the logic. Okay, how this table should be created. This table should be created with the output of this select statement. Select VBELN and the postnar with the string aggregation function. Okay, so the detailed explanation on this field, right? The data, everything is there in the table function. The video for which I have for table function for which I have uploaded. Okay, I've already uploaded one video for table function. So the same examples are there. So you can go and visit that to get more details on the syntaxes and the table, the script, this select statement. Okay, that's fine. So anyhow, so I'll go back to, so I can call this one. Okay, I'll go and call this. So I need to call execute, and what this table function is, what the stored procedure is doing is, it is creating a new table, that is this one, with the help of the output of this select statement, right? So we'll see. So see, the new table is created now with the help of the output of the select statement. Okay. So in the same way, let me see. I have uploaded one more video how to automate this calling the function, calling the stored procedure. I have given you one good video on excess job creation. So with the help of creating that job, you can automate this call procedure daily, on daily basis or hourly basis or weekly basis. We can schedule a job, and that job will make sure that this call statement is getting executed automatically on the scheduled time, and whatever the statements which are there in this particular stored procedure will get executed. Okay, with the help of that we can get an updated data, or the updated data in the buffer table. Okay, that's fine. So next, rank. So stored procedure underscore rank is what I have created. The syntax is same, and see here, the I have created one more buffer table. Mhm. So the buffer table, what is how I'm creating with the help of this definition. This is the definition of it. So I'm selecting few fields from a table and joining several tables, and using the row number in order to define the rank. Okay, in order to define the rank. So I'm partitioning the WebLen and ordering by delivery date, and filtering the data with rank 1. Okay. So when I go and select this table, it is already called, so no need to call it one more time. Let me go and select the data which is there inside it. See, I'm selecting only those records which is holding rank 1, since I'm filtering the data with rank 1. And this rank is defined by partitioning every order and with the latest delivery date. So I'm partitioning every document with latest delivery date. So this is this particular order have several delivery dates. So I'm picking the latest delivery date with the help of rank function, row number function, and filtering it by 1. Okay. Next is case case store procedure is created with the help of case to demonstrate case. Not this one. Demonstrate case. So dropping the table. See, the syntax is same. The way how we need to create is same. Go to repositories in development perspective, just create it by navigating it. Okay, so I'm dropping this table, creating a table t underscore case underscore region. This is a buffer table, and I'm creating with the help of this definition. Select so and so fields from T005s. Okay, so to create this, I need to call the stored procedure. Okay, so whenever I call the stored procedure, this table is dropped and created it again with the latest output, the latest data. Okay, of this from this logic. Okay, so when I go here, t underscore case underscore region, and see the data in it. Select start from the underscore to dot. See, so there is one table, buffer table created. Okay, the buffer table have the data from the output of this definition. Okay, All right. So one more is like age of the order, creating a stored procedure, commenting the read because I'm using DML commands like create. So this should not be there. Then I'm creating a buffer table with the help of this definition. Okay. So in this definition, I'm finding the days between my requested delivery date and goods issue date. Okay. So whenever I call it, this table gets generated with the data. The data is from this logic select statement. So when I select this, you can see the age or the days between requested delivery date and goods issue date. Okay. So the last one is order bill delivery date. So it has few input variables, sales orders, which is having some logic, sales billing is having some logic. So different logics for sales delivery, which is used for creating due date or billing date for sales billing variable. And I'm creating where out, the out variable, in which I'm writing my select statement, and I'm picking the fields from different variables like sales orders. I'm giving alias SO, sales billing, I'm giving alias SB, and sales delivery, I'm giving alias SD, and I'm specifying the alias names, which tells me from which variable I need to pick the field. Okay. Then what I'm doing is I'm dropping it. I need to create a buffer table. So I'm dropping a buffer table and I'm creating a buffer table with the definition as select all the values and all the fields from where out variable. So this is how I can create it with different input variable and one output variable. Okay. In the before examples, there were no concept of variables, simply like creating the buffer table. But in real time, mostly you will come across with this, like you have different logics from for different tabs or different variables. Okay, which you can achieve with the help of creating several variables, and at the end you need to create a final where out variable in which you need to uh, write down all the fields which is required from which particular variable, and so I can you can make use of joins, and in between all the variables you should have some common fields to join them. Okay, let me select the values, select this table, what is there inside it. It will have the definition of what we have created in the stored procedure. See all these things. So billing quantity, due quantity, these are created with the help of formula inside it. So all these things, right? So this is it for stored procedure. So if you have any doubts or any questions, queries, you can definitely put in the comment box. I will take all your questions. Thanks for watching this video. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye bye.